Hi, Paul Finck here, founder of the Maverick Selling System and author of How to Become a Sales Maverick and Double Your Income. I want to talk to you about the secrets of closing the lost sale. Ever been in that situation where the client is closing the door in your face, where you know the sale is lost and you absolutely are not getting this client? Absolutely, the prospect says no, 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 no 100 times. I'm going to give you 5 great techniques there you can save that sale, where you can actually get back in the game and make sure that you've got another chance at closing that client. Stay tuned right here. Welcome back, everyone. Want to talk to you about how to close that lost sale. What I mean by that is, ever be in that situation where the client's already said no to you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, where you are being kicked out the door and you know this relationship is done. This prospect is never, ever, ever gonna buy from you. I want to show you 5 techniques on how to recapture that lost sale, how to recapture their attention and get back in the game. Here's number 1. Number 1 is just pre-plan. Make sure that you've got a few different alternative closes, if you will. A few different alternative reasons why they should be purchasing from you, and not just the standard ones, a few deviations from that, so that when all else fails, you start pulling out some major aces. I talk about it as if you've got this utility belt, and all of these pieces that I'm talking about are all another pieces in your utility belt to come out with to attack this challenge, if you will. So absolutely have the arsenal, have the alternative plans already. Next technique, number 2. I want you, when they are all said and done, well, first of all, start packing up, start getting ready to go. It relieves the stress from them, where they know you're not attacking them anymore, you're not closing them anymore, you're gone and they can relax. Just as they're relaxed, I want you to ask them as you're packing up your bag, ready to go, listen, Mr. Client, could you do me a favor? And man, they're happy to see you go. They've been strained this whole time, so they're going to do whatever you ask. They're going to say, of course, yes. You say, would you please tell me what I did wrong? Tell me why you didn't close, why you didn't buy, in other words. Because it's not for you. I just want to know so that I can help the next guy, so that I can improve myself and help the next guy really get clear with what's good with my program or my package and my services and help them out better. They will give you the answers, and what happens more often than not is that they end up talking their way out of saying no. They actually talk their way into saying yes simply by going through all the things that you might have done wrong and realizing how beneficial this product or service may actually be for them. So step number 2, absolutely ask them what you did wrong, and they will tell you clearly and sell themselves. Number 3 technique, and this is a great one. How many times is the client going to get you out the door by telling you, I'm going to think it over? Here's what I want you to do whenever they say, I'm going to think it over. Realize it's a lie. They're never thinking it over. They're not thinking about it 1 iota past the time when you leave that room. They're done with the whole process. They didn't want to tell you. Absolutely act as if. That is a misnomer. It is a lie. It absolutely is meaningless. And just continue moving the conversation forward, bringing back some of these other techniques, going back into the reasons why they should be saying yes, why this is a great product or service for them. Understand that their idea of I'll think it over is never to be thinking of it again. consider it a lie, and move forward accordingly. Step number 4, for some people, takes a little bit of a humility stance. Because step number 4, or technique number 4, what I want you to do is to accept all the blame. Accept all the blame by saying, I must have done something wrong. I am so sorry, it's all my fault that you didn't understand the value and the benefit of doing service with me. Let me explain it one more time. Which just gave you permission to go through it again. Accept the fact that you didn't do your job and express it to them. And they will give you the permission to go over it one more time, all over again. I made a mistake. I must have done something wrong. It's all my fault. Let me explain it so that we're both really clear. And then you go through it again. That was technique number 4. Technique number 5, and this is a doozy. We used to call this the Colombo close. There was a show years ago, and I may be aging myself, show years ago called Columbo, and it was a detective, and he'd always have the murder suspect right on the edge where he was in their presence and they thought, oh, they've gotten away with it. They've gotten away with the crime of the century, and this bumbling detective had no clue that they were actually the one that did it. And he would let them be thinking that. Again, their guard would go down and he'd be closing everything up and saying, you know, his goodbyes. And he'd go towards the door and he'd have one hand on the door, opening the door just slightly, and then turn to the murder suspect and say, oh, by the way, when Tuesday night, weren't you at, and he'd let go of this ace of a killer that let the murder suspect know that they were caught. We call this the by the way close, and the same technique can be utilized over and over again in your sales process. As you're closing everything up, as you know this is a lost sale and there's no chance they're going to buy from you, head to the door, put one hand on the door and turn to the client and say, or the prospect, and say, by the way, do you realize the value or the benefit? Do you realize the magnitude of how much you're losing by not taking action today? And you can go through the features or benefits of your product, your service one more time, utilizing that by the way close, letting their guard down, and one last time going through exactly why they should be your best client. 5 techniques. These are 5 techniques that you can be utilizing when you know this is a lost sale. When you know that the client is never going to buy from you, this is what to be utilizing. Number 1, alternatives. Absolutely have an arsenal of alternative closes, an arsenal of alternative reasons why they need to be a client of yours. Number 2, you absolutely want to be talking about, would you do me a favor, asking them for help on your next sale, and they'll sell themselves. Number 3 technique, when they say, I'll think it over, do not believe them. Stay in process, stay in the game. Number 4, accept the understanding that it's your fault and express that to them. It must be my fault that I've done something wrong, and go through all the reasons why they should be a client of yours. And step number 5, or technique number 5, by the way, close. By the way, just as you're leaving, and one last ditch effort to save that sale. These are 5 techniques that you can be utilizing to save that lost sale. Use them. Let me know your comments and questions on them, because I want to make sure that your sales are getting closed and your business thrives. If you like this video, absolutely subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned. We're going to be talking about more techniques and strategies for increasing your sales, increasing your business, increasing your lifestyle, creating more so that you can have everything that you dream of. And I've got a special gift for you, the Rapid Growth Method. 5 ways to double your income by working less. If you can imagine. Just click the link in the description. You'll get that. And thank you so much for watching. It's a pleasure. Just stay tuned. Talk to you soon.